Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brendan with EVOQBIKE. So, a really good question has come up about rest days or recovery rides. When do you go off the bike? When do you do the recovery ride? Am I doing the recovery ride too easy? That's the easiest question. It can never be too easy. So, I'm just going to share my experience. I really don't think there's a right answer here because it all depends on you, the athlete, and how this fits into your life. And I have sort of two different buckets of time and then two different times as an athlete, we'll say. So when I first started getting coached by Jason, you probably saw the podcast with him. He was coaching with Fast Cat back in the day. We were doing 3 to 4 days off the bike. At that point in time, I was super new to cycling. I was super new to endurance sports. While it sounds like a lot of time off, I came back hungry every week. I was super fresh, ready to go. I think that was the right call. When I was training during that time, I was also still growing my medical device business. So that fourth week was like I was crushing sales calls. I was trying to set up all my meetings then, like just trying to get all of the growth pieces of my business done when I wasn't riding, so that when I was still trying to train, like I was probably doing 12 to 14 hours then. That's when I was still covering surgeries, maintaining the business. And then when I wasn't trying to grow my fitness, I was trying to grow the business. So just juggle the two different lives on and off the bike. Then, Patrick was really more into recovery rides when he had moved down to Tennessee. More nice weather, more opportunities to ride. Fat burning really got talked about more. So it's, hey, let's go for this recovery ride. You're only burning fat, which is true, but you could also go do that by walking. I mean, you're pedaling super easy. I never really liked recovery rides. They're really slow. You have to go easy. Pedaling really easy feels kind of weird. And sometimes it almost felt like it was more effort to go slow. That being said, when I got to Memphis and when I transitioned to just doing the coaching and Evoke Bike, I started to get into recovery rides more. And I started doing more frequently. And then I was in Florida over the winter. And I was kind of like, you know what, this is actually kind of nice. Like, I'm going to kit up real quickly since it's only an hour or maybe 45 minutes. I don't really even have to put on suntan lotion. Like, it was fast and out the door. My one issue with it was that then it kind of became part of my routine. And there were days where I was starting to feel guilty if I didn't go for the recovery ride. This is supposed to be no stress for the body and the mind. I was in Tennessee in March, and I remember bundling up one day for a recovery ride. Me personally, I think that's a bad idea. I don't have a Zwift set up, so I can't just go hop on Zwift and pedal, but I'm not going to do that either. To me, I don't want to do that. That sounds not fun to me. Maybe you like it, and that's cool. We're all different. This is just me sharing my ideas about it. Now, yes, is a recovery ride. I found benefit from getting that extra blood flow. I found benefit just from helping me stay loose. When I do a lot of work super early in the morning, when I would get to 11 or 12, sometimes if I get up at 4, I've already been grinding at a computer for 6 hours, getting away from the screen and going outside and pedaling, even easy, it felt good. But when I moved to North Carolina, I was really like, man, I need to hike some of these trails. And I started shelving the recovery ride. I've really, really enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed just walking, or I've really enjoyed not even thinking about exercise and taking the day off. I have noticed myself being towards that end of the afternoon when you haven't ridden all day. And I'm like, oh man, I cannot wait to ride tomorrow. That, I think, is a big piece to the recovery day. Keep that fire burning. I remember thinking, oh, I got to go do this recovery ride. And it just was not, that's not the mindset that you want to have. Recover. Make sure it's easy. A grandma on a hybrid, no offense, grandma, a grandma on a hybrid should pass you. You should be going super easy. Don't go on hills. Do not be riding tempo. Don't be riding endurance. Super, super easy. But for me, And definitely don't lift weights. Lifting is way too intense of a recovery day. Recover. Go easy. Fast podcast. Have a great day. Good luck with your training. We are off to Asheville to do the Gran Fondo National Series. See you guys.